Welcome to Gayatri Yoga channel. Today's Power Yoga for Weight Loss class is brought to you by ALIEXPRESS.com, presenting you GTR4 smartwatch from Fit. This latest model has just been released and was designed with productive people in mind that care about their health and fitness performance. This smartwatch has a stylish, sleek design equipped with AMO LED display and metal mid-frame. It has a classic look but is packed with most advanced features. It is very easy to set up and paired with your phone through free Zap app, which shows all your valuable data. It even allows to sync contacts and make and receive phone calls without using the phone. Smart recognition of 8 sports movements allows to automatically recognize the movements and count the reps of dozens of strength training exercises. After the workout, the Zap app will show you the muscle group you exercised and how long you exercised it for to help keep your training efficient. Strong and accurate 6 satellite GPS tracking technology works real-time and gives you exact positioning. You can import route files and follow your own path. GPS helps to find faster routes to return to the beginning of your trail when you are short on time. It is waterproof and can withstand up to 50 meters water pressure, and the battery lasts up to 14 days. The new biometric sensor gives you advanced, accurate info about your health and activities. It helps to monitor your heart rate, oxygen levels, stress levels, sleep quality, and even tells you to go for a walk when you've been sitting for too long. You can log your runs, walks, yoga, skiing, swimming, and many more to keep track of your activity and calories burned. The smartwatch works for men and women and adds a stylish touch to your look. It offers over 200 screen skins to match your daily mood. It also works with Alexa by Amazon. Upload your favorite music directly to your watch and enjoy your productive day or workout. To read more about GTR4 functions, visit the link to this product on ALIEXPRESS.com and order yours now. ALIEXPRESS.com has thousands of products to choose from and ships worldwide. Now, if you're ready to sweat and burn some calories, let's begin working out. Welcome to Gayatri Yoga, my friends. In today's Power Vinyasa class, we are going to integrate interval training. The class will be focused on activating your whole body, building internal heat, energizing, making you sweat, feel fully present and fully awakened. We'll begin the class sitting on our knees. If you need to put something under the hips or at the back of the knees for comfort on your knees. Lengthen through the crown, soften through the shoulders, and take a moment to tune in and observe how you feel at the beginning of the practice. Noticing how your body feels today, how your mind feels, your heart. Letting go any unnecessary thoughts. Bringing attention inward, following your inhales and exhales. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Allowing your belly to move, letting your belly be soft. Allowing your ribs to expand. On your inhale, softening on your exhale. Trying to keep your upper back, shoulders, upper ribs calm and relaxed. Sending your breath all the way down to the pelvic floor. When you're ready, open your eyes, lean forward, bring your palms to the floor, shoulder width apart, spread the fingers, press the tips of the fingers, the knuckles, the base of the wrist into the mat, roll the biceps out, feel the activation through the arms, push the floor away from you and the pelvis will begin tilting backwards and you're going to stretch through the back line of your body. As you inhale, you drag the mat towards you, tilt the pelvis forwards, lift through the heart gaze to the front. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back as you push the palms into the mat, rounding the back body. As you inhale, drag the mat towards you, tilt the pelvis forward, lift through the heart. And one more time, exhale, round. As you push the palms to the floor, keep breathing into the back body. Stay here and breathe. Big expansion through the back of your lungs, through the back of your heart, through the back of your diaphragm, lower ribs.
Send your breath to the lower back. Pull the mat to opposite sides with your arms. You can move your head side to side, reaching one ear to the shoulder and then the opposite one. Notice how it feels through the upper back and the neck. Now slowly begin moving your palms to the right side. Stay flexed through the spine, stay rounded. So the right side of the body is compressed, the left one is lengthened. Breathe into the left ribs. Big expansion through the left side. On the exhale, maybe a little extra compression on the right. And feel the left one lengthening. Inhale, expand the left side. Pull the mat to opposite sides. Exhale, compress the right. The right palm stays on the mat. The left arm begins to lift. And as you lift, you thread the head between the arms and you begin stacking your shoulders one on top of the other. Feel the left side lengthening, so your side bending to the right. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back, rounding your lower back, middle back, and spiral to the right and to the floor. Inhale, lift up, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up and lift through the heart. Exhale, spiral. One more time, inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral. You return to the center, bring both palms down to the floor. Drag the mat towards you, tilting the pelvis forward. You're finding an arch in your back. As you exhale, you push the floor away from you. You tilt the pelvis back and rounding the back body. Pause here for a moment, breathe. And notice if there are any differences in the way the left and the right side of the back feels. Left and right ribs. Stay rounded. Start moving your palms to the left. And you begin feeling the left side compressing, the right side lengthening, but stay rounded. Tilt the pelvis back. Push the floor away from you with the arms. You can keep your elbows soft and pull the floor to opposite sides. Breathe into the right side. Exhale. A little compression on the left, feeling the right lengthening even more. Inhale, big expansion into the right. Exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, left palm stays on the mat, right one lifts, and you begin stacking your shoulders, stretching through the front line, gently gazing up, stretching the front body to the ceiling. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis back and begin spiraling your right shoulder to the left and reach the arm down to the floor. Left palm pushes to the floor to help you detwist, gaze up to the sky. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back, spiral and round. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, spiral. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, spiral. And slowly return to bring the palms to the front. Push the floor away from you, stay rounded. Take a couple of breaths here. Notice if the left and right sides feel more or less equal. Now drag the mat towards you. Tilt the pelvis forward and your back is arching. Lift through the heart. And now lift your hips. Curl the toes. Keep your big toe aligned with the heel and shift the hips back to stretch the toes, the arches of the feet. Now while you're leaning forward, there is less weight on the toes than when you are stacking your shoulders over the hips. So choose what option works for you today. You can gently rock side to side. Exhaling all the emotions that are arising during your toe stretch. Some people don't like stretching their toes, and it's very important to have flexible toes and arches of the feet. You can reach your right arm up, stretching through the right side of the body, feeling more weight going into the right foot. And then reverse, the left arm is going up, left one is stretching. Exhale, right is going up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale reverse. Lean forward, bring the palms down to the floor, start lifting your knees and you're reaching the heels back. So you're feeling the Achilles tendons stretching, the back of your heel stretching as you're trying to project the heels down. And now push the balls of the feet to the floor to lift, power up, and then exhale, project them down, back and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. We're just lifting up to the balls of the feet. We are not going to the tips of the toes. Focus on lengthening through the Achilles tendons and then up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. From here, keep your palms on the mat or the blocks. Start lifting your hips. Stay lifted through the heels, and now lower the hips down, and then pulse up. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reach the heels down and find yourself in forward fold. Walk your legs here, bending one knee at a time. Shift side to side. And now start moving your palms forward into downward dog. Reach the hips up, project the heels down. Reach the sit bones up. Keep your lower back neutral. Try not to round your lower back. And now push the heels up, pressing the balls of the feet to the floor. Gaze to the belly button and start rounding your lower back, middle back, upper back, moving into rounded plank and then regular plank. Again, direct the hips back and up, downward dog. Lift your heels and try to make a big wave forward through rounded plank into regular plank. Direct the hips back and up. Try to feel the connection from your feet, from the back of your feet all the way to the crown, to the head. Lift, feel the whole back body rounded as you move forward, and then release to neutral. One more time. Inhale, back up. Lift your heels. Big wave forward and lengthen. From here, hinge through the front of the hips, bending the knees, pulsing 1, 2, and then extend into downward dog. Pulse 1, 2, extend into downward dog. 1, 2, extend into downward dog. Slowly walk your legs here, moving to the front of your mat. Grab opposite elbows. Gently walk your legs here. Shift the weight slightly forward. Stretch right side of the body and then the left. Wiggling your hips. Returning to neutral. Let go of the hold on the elbows. Shift the weight slightly forward to the balls of the feet. Tilt the pelvis back and slowly begin rolling up, one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Hips above the ankles, shoulders over the hips, crown over the spine. Lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, rotate the palms up to the sky. Start reaching your palms forward, softening the knees and tilting the pelvis back, rounding the back body. And then as you reverse, keep your knees bent, lift through the heart, reach your arms behind you, open the front line. Exhale, arms are going forward and you're tilting the pelvis back, rounding the back body. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lift through the heart. Try to have even extension through the spine. One more time, exhale, arms are going forward, tilt the pelvis back, and you're rounding the back, reaching your arms to the front. Keep your knees bent, and you're doing rotation to the right, reach your arms to the right, stretching the left side. Big inhale, exhale through the center, all the way to the left. Stretching the right side, arms out, reaching away from you. Big inhale to the right side of the waist. Exhale, return to neutral. Keep reaching your arms down while your legs are extended. Reach down, 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 down. You can grab opposite ankles, soften the knees if needed. Standing forward fold. In your standing forward fold, soften the knees and pass the hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extend the legs and carefully roll up one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift the arms up, grab opposite elbows, soften the knees, reach right elbow up to the sky, and now as if you're gliding it on the ceiling to the left, stretching the right side of the body. Couple of breaths here. Spiral the right armpit to the left. Feel the side tensioning even more, stretching even more. Keep circling through the center and then all the way to the right. Feel the lengthening through the left side. Slowly begin rising up, stacking your left shoulder on top of the right. Feel the stretch through the left. And then reverse through the right, through the center, to the left, and then up, reverse to neutral. Now from here, lift through the heart, soften the knees. Left elbow is reaching up, up, up to the sky. It's gliding to the right side. Feel the left side stretching. Now spiral the left armpit to the right. Pause here for a moment, take a big inhale. Exhale, begin spiraling to the center. Then carefully to the left. Start stacking your shoulders, reaching right elbow up, up, up. Big inhale. Exhale to the left, reversing. Circle through the center. To the right. Feel tensioning on the left side. Stack your shoulders. Reverse to neutral. Keep your knees bent and now reach your arms out. Open through the front line. Reach the fingers away from your palms facing up. Move your head side to side. Spread the fingers. And now flex the palms and circle the arms forward and move your head side to side. Or circles. Your knees stay slightly bent. And then reverse, opposite side. Now you can extend the legs, keep spiraling to the back, and then to the front while the arms are pushing to opposite sides. And now spiral big thumb down, 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 and back. Our biceps are spiraling forwards, down, and back. And then reverse. Forward and back. Forward. And exhale, shake it off. You can massage your arms, palms, tops of the hands, the base of the big thumb to awaken your hands. Shake it off. Inhale, lift your arms up and find your back bend. Exhale, slowly reversing, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump into plank. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, shift the hips back and up. Downward dog. Lift your right leg up and pulse it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your right leg down, opposite side. Left leg goes up and pulse. 1, reach your right heel down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower your left leg down. Lift your heels, gaze to the belly button, and start pushing off through the balls of the feet forward into rounded plank. Pause here for a moment. Breathe. Now start gliding the shoulder blades into the center and then puffing off the back. So your middle back is collapsing and then reversing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shift the hips back and up into downward dog. Pause the legs for 2 and then extend, and we're going for 10. 1, 2, and extend 1, 2, 3, pulse, pulse, extend 4, pulse, pulse, extend 5, pulse, pulse, extend 6, pulse, pulse, extend 7, pulse, pulse, 8, pulse, pulse, 9, pulse, pulse, 10. Gaze to the front, bend the knees and jump forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, folding down. Slowly roll up, one vertebra by vertebra at a time into standing position. Inhale, lift the arms up, find your back bend. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, bring the palms down, jump into plank or straight into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, shift the hips back and up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, open the hip, lift your leg higher, bend the knee, point the toes behind you. Big circles with your right hip bone, join circles with the knee, and then reverse. Reach the knee up, shifting your shoulders forward, twist through the hips, lower your right foot down and find yourself in a wild thing pose. Lift through the heart. You can do big circles with your top arm. And opposite side. Inhale and exhale, return to plank. Shift your shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, open the hip, lift your left leg higher, bend the knee, and big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And opposite side. Now lift the knee, lift it higher, sink your chest down, and now shift your shoulders forward. Keep twisting the hips, slow your left foot down, lift the hips up into wild thing pose, and you can circle the top arm in big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly return to plank. Realign yourself. Shift the shoulders forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, you can tuck the chin. Push the floor away from you. Roll the biceps in, rounding and lifting the hips up. Reversing into downward dog in your wave. And now uncurling the toes. Walk your legs here. Big inhales and exhales. Send the gaze to the front, pulse for 2, 1, 2, and then extend, going for 10. Pulse, extend, find your rhythm. 2, pulse, pulse, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bend the knees, gaze into the front, and jump forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhaling, folding down. Slowly roll up, one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Bend the knees, sweeping your arms forward into chair. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the belly down to your thighs. Keep your palms on the mat or your ankles. Pulse these hips up to the sky for 10. 1, 2. Don't focus on extending the legs, just pulsing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees, bring the palms down, step into chaturanga or jump into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step your right foot forward, lower the left heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And if you wish to build strength, you can add chaturanga and then push the floor away from your plank. Downward dog. Step your left foot forward, lower your right heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, optional chaturanga. Plank. Downward dog. Make a big wave forward. Pause in rounded plank. You can push your heels back while your shoulders stay over the wrist. Tuck the chin. And from here start tucking and untucking the pelvis. Pelvic tilt in this rounded plank. Shift your shoulders forward, stay rounded. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly bend the knees, shift the hips back, gaze to the front. Pulse for 2 and extend, going for 10. 1, you can hold. 2, go slower, maybe 1 pulse and extend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Send the gaze to the front, bend the knees and jump forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, folding down. Bend the knees, sweep your arms forward and up into chair and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly extend the legs, lower the arms down, close your eyes for a moment, and observe the energy moving in your body. Move your head around, relaxing your neck, maybe circle the shoulders. Observe the energy moving in your body, the heat beginning to build up. Slow down your heart rate by slowing down your breath, elongating your exhales. You can grab underarms area with your big thumbs inside of the armpit and the other fingers to the front and gently massage this area, kind of lifting the skin up. And the clavicle bone at the top, you can get your fingers in very gently and under the clavicle. And exhale, slowly release. Bend the knees, inhale, lift the arms up, find your chair and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stay low, bring the palms to the heart and find your twist. Hook the elbow or the forearm to the outside of the thigh. Keep your knees together if possible and either stay here or pulse the hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stay low, return to center, and twist to the left. Hook and pulse. 1, 2. Breathe, long inhales and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. Stay low. Bring the palms to the lower back. Interlace the fingers, reach the knuckles away from you, lift through the heart, and now reach the belly to the thighs. Arms are going forward and down. Don't change the position of your thighs. And now lift up, peel your belly off of the thighs, go into a little back bend. Now the belly is going down to the thighs, arms are going forward. Now the torso peels, you lift through the heart. And again, down and forward. Don't extend the legs. And now peel and arch. One more time, exhale, forward and to the front. And now peel and arch, rotate to the right, arms are reaching to the left. Return to center, twist to the left, arms are reaching to the right. Stretch the left shoulder. Exhale, return. Lower the arms down, extend the legs. If you need to, maybe open your feet slightly wider, hip width distance apart. Grab ankles, hold the ankles, bend the knees and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the palms down, step or jump into plank. Shift the shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step your right foot forward, lower the back heel down. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the foot. Step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, optional chaturanga. Push the floor away from you. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward, back heel down, arms up. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, optional chaturanga, plank, downward dog. Take 5 inhales and exhales here. Reach the sit bones up to the sky. Carefully transition to your tabletop position. Lower the knees down. You can keep your toes curled. Stretch through the big toes. And now from here, shift the hips back. And then reverse forward. Palms push to the floor, you're shifting back. Spine is neutral. Push the balls of the feet to the floor to reverse. Couple of more times. And now shift back. Tilt the pelvis back, make a big way forward, and then reverse to neutral. Shift back, big way forward, don't forget the neck, and return to neutral. One more time, you shift back, tilt the pelvis back, around the lower back, middle back, upper back, and the neck, and then return, reline shoulders over the wrists, return to neutral. From here, lift the knees, sink the belly to the thighs, and now extend the legs, downward dog. Lift your right leg up, step the right foot to the outside of the right palm, and thread the left leg forward. And then power up, step it back, lift your right leg back up. This is 1 rep, let's try to make 10. Outside of the palm, thread the leg. You can use the block under the left palm if needed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. Lift your right leg up. Bend the left knee. You lift your right leg higher. Keep the hips squared. And now the right thigh pulses. You bend the knee and then extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach your left heel down. 8, 9, 10. And now step your right leg forward. Lower the back heel down, transitioning to your warrior 2. Extend the arms, reach the arms to opposite sides, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lean forward, bring your right palm to the block or the ankle. Lift your left arm up, reach it to the front. And start extending your right leg carefully. And then bending. 1. Don't lock the knee when you extend. 2, 3. Control the knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Circle the left arm back and down. And from here, right leg lifts and you reach it back into one-legged plank. Shift the shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Optional, chaturanga. Plank, downward dog. And now we're going to do 10 mountain climber moves. So you lift your right leg up, bring the knee to your nose, nose to the knee, and now start switching for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift the hips back up, downward dog. Lift your left leg up, and now you're repeating everything on the left side. Left leg steps to the outside of the left palm. Left palm lifts, you thread the right leg in to the chest, and now carefully thread the leg forward. Now you need to power up to lift and thread it back. Return, one-legged dog. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep your left leg lifted, square the hip, lift your right heel up, and now as you bend the knee, project the heel down. So this is your initial position. Now start extending and bending the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now step your left leg forward, lower the back heel down, rising up for your warrior 2. Reach the arms forward and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lean forward, bring your left palm down to the floor, to the inside of the foot, the block. Maybe you can hold the ankle. Reach your right arm up and to the front. And now extend the leg and bend. 1, 2, 3. Control the path of your knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Circle the arm back and down, lift the back heel up. Now extend the left leg, one-legged plank. Shift the shoulders forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga, plank, downward dog. Lift your left leg up, big way forward, reach the left knee to the nose to the knee, and now switch for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift the hips back and up, downward dog. Lift your heels, big way forward into rounded plank. And now gaze to the front and lift the face forward to arch your back. You can soften the knees, soften the elbows to return back to downward dog. And now tilt the pelvis backwards to make a big way forward and then to arch back to downward dog. And keep moving in your waves, arching to return back. Forward, arch. Forward, inhale, lengthen, and arch. And lower the knees down. Shake off your wrists. You can keep with your toes curled. And here again, you can gently rock side to side. And now lean forward slightly lift the hips. You can uncurl the toes and drag the mat to opposite sides with your shin bones and feet. And from here, tilt the pelvis back and then forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling the shin bones to opposite sides and the feet. 10 more. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. While your pelvis curls back, push your lower legs to the floor, start shifting your shoulders back, and you're rolling up. Feel your quads loading again. You hinge as if you're squatting down, tilt the pelvis back, and then roll up. 2 more times. Shift back, tilt, and roll up. Back, inhale, and then exhale, lean back to roll up. Now bring the palms down to the floor, curl the toes, lift the knees to hover, maybe 1 or 2 inches off the mat, not too high. And now start squeezing the knees as if you're squeezing a ball in between your inner thighs. And let's go for 20. Press the tips of the fingers into the mat. Keep your spine neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect to your core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, hinge to squat. Pulse for 2. 1, 2, and now jump forward into Malasana. Lift through the heart. Now bring the palms down. Extend the legs like halfway. Pulse for 2. 1, 2. Soften and jump. Play back into hovering tabletop. Squeeze. 1, 2. Jump forward. Malasana. Lengthen. Now extend the legs halfway. Pulse. 1, 2. Soften. Jump into hovering tabletop. Squeeze. 1, 2. And now jump forward. Lift and lengthen Malasana. Palms to the floor. Pulse. 1, 2. Palms down. Hovering tabletop. Squeeze. 1, 2. Control your back. Forward. Malasana. Palms down, booty up. 1, 2. Soften. Hovering tabletop. Squeeze. 1, 2. Forward. Last one. Malasana. Palms down, pulse to the ceiling. 1, 2. Hovering tabletop. Control your back. Squeeze. 1, 2. And now reverse into downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Step it to the front. Lower the back heel down. And lift the arms up. Warrior 1. You can pulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, as you hinge to the front, arms are going out to the sides. As you reverse, arms are going up. You're interlacing the fingers, tilting the pelvis back, and dive the arms forward. Front knees bent. And then you reverse, arms are going out. You compress. Arms are going to the front. Arms are going out as you lift to the sky and you dive. Arms are going out to compress and move forward through the sides, out and dive. Last one, lift to reverse, move forward, out and up and dive. From here, reverse, extend your front leg, adjust the position of your back foot to prepare for your triangle. Half circle the hips, and now lean the torso forward, stack your shoulders, and gaze up. Slow down your breath. From here, again, bend the front knee and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bend and lift up, extend, bend the back knee, sink down. But instead of collapsing here, I want you to reach the sit bones back, so like a half squat. And then you reverse. Rotate the hips to the front, lift the back heel, and tap the back knee down. And now lower the heel, switch, 2, carefully, and dip, 3, lower, and then lift hips back, 4, dip, and 5. You can pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower left toe, right toes to the left. Extend the legs, standing forward fold. You can move side to side, bending the knees slightly. Drag the sit bones back. Now carefully transition to the front. Lower the back knee down. Grab the left foot to stretch your quadricep. Let go of the hold on the foot and find your lizard. Move the right foot to the outside of the mat. Sink the elbows, the forearms down. Slow down your breath. And now carefully lift. And now push the front foot to the mat to shift hips back. Don't extend the right knee. Lift the toes, the knee slightly bent. Tilt the pelvis and rotate the foot out and back. Out and then inward. And then full circles. And then opposite side. And now shift forward, curl the back toes, extend your right leg, and then bend. You can be on the blocks. Extend and bend. Push the foot and then drag the mat back. 3, 4, and 5. Step your right foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, optional chaturanga, plank, downward dog. Lift your left leg up and step it to the front. Lower the back heel down and rise up for a warrior 1 and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hinge to the front. And now as you open the arms out, you lift up. Now interlace the fingers and dive. Tilt the pelvis back. Flex the spine. Reach the crown towards the knee. Then you slowly reverse. Open your arms to the sides. Hinge the belly to the thigh. Reach the arms forward and then reverse to lift up and dive. Up, hinge, forward, and then reverse. 3, tilt the pelvis back. Lift it up. Last one. 5. And now rising up, open the legs out, preparing for your triangle. Then lock the knee, stack your shoulders. And now bend and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now slowly you rise up, lift the left toes, bend the right knee, direct the sit bones back, stretch through your groin, your inner thighs, and then reverse. You lift the back heel up, find your balance, dip the right knee down, lift. As you extend the front leg, lower the back heel down, lift the front toes, sink down. Carefully. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last one, dip and then reverse. You can pulse. And now rotate your left toes to the right and extend both legs, toes slightly in, soften the knees, standing forward fold. And if you wish, you can do micro bending in your knees, moving side to side, but control your pelvis and your lower back. Then slowly return to face the front of the mat, lower the right knee down, twist to the left, bend the right knee, grab the foot for your quadricep stretch. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, let go of the hold on the foot. Bring both palms to the inner side of the left foot. You can move the foot to the edge of the mat to sink down. You can be on the blocks or maybe hover the elbows. But try not to round, but lengthen through the front. And now carefully start extending the arms. Frame your left foot. Push the foot to the floor, shifting the hips back. So the knee will stay bent, lift the toes, and you're lengthening through the crown. Tilt the pelvis forward, but don't overarch your lower back. Press the heel into the mat, and now rotate the toes out, foot out, and to center, out, and to center, out. And now inward, inward, inward. And now big circles. And then reverse. And now lower the foot down, frame the foot, lift the back knee up, and now push the foot away from you to extend the leg, folding down, and now drag the mat towards the back while bending the knee, lift through the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now step your left foot back into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Lower your forearms down. Keep your forearms parallel. Lift your heels. And now shift your shoulders forward and then reverse to reach the heels down. 2, 3, sink the armpits down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the knees down. Keep your forearms on the mat. Push the floor away from you to round the back. Now drag the mat towards you to arch the back. Push away to round. And now drag it in to arch. Exhale, round. And arch. Lift the elbows. Shift the shoulders forward and find half plank. Uncurl the toes. Shift the hips back. Halfway. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back. Make a big wave forward. On your exhale, uncurling into half plank. Don't collapse your hips. Inhale back, and then exhale. Forward and lengthen. The next time you do the wave, tilt the hips to the right, and you are going to stretch the right side of the body, including the neck. And then reverse. Inhale back. Exhale, press the feet to the floor, and now tilt to the left. Stretch the left side. Return, shifting back. Tilt to the right. And then return. Inhale back. Exhale to the left. And return. Shift the hips back. And now drop the hips to the right side. Right arm is reaching up and you find inside stretch. And now do a couple of spirals to the left. And then reverse. Exhale as you spiral. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, spiral. Inhale up. Exhale, spiral. Inhale up. Bring your right palm down behind you. Extend the left leg. And now lift the hips up, finding your front body opening up. And exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale up and lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Now bend the left knee, reach the foot to the outside of the hip. In that set position, again, lift the hips up. Feel the stretch through the quad, hip flexor belly. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. The next one, you lift and do big circles of your top arm. And then opposite side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower the hips down, square off, and now hinge forward. I want you to feel your right glute opening up. Breathe here. Just slightly shift the torso to the left. Inhale, lift the elbows, keep the palms on the mat, round your back as you push the floor away from you. And now drag the mat towards you, tilt the pelvis forward, so working with your hip joint. Drag the mat, arch, push the mat away from you to round. One more time, drag and lift. Exhale, round. Slowly rolling up, bring your right heel in under the glutes, and now drop to the opposite side. Left arm reaches up, find the side body opening up. Spiral to the right and down, and then reverse, lift, try to stretch through the abs. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, spiral. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, spiral. Inhale, rise up, left palm goes to the floor behind you, extend your right leg, and now lift the hips up, open up, exhale down. Use the block if needed. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, exhale down. Now move your left shin slightly forward, bend the right knee, bring the heel to the outside of the hip. Again, lift the hips up, press the shin bones to the floor to lift. Exhale, lower. You can stay on your fingertips, lift up, exhale, lower. One more time, inhale up, and now big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower the hips down. Realign yourself so that the left shin bone was right in front of you, parallel to the front edge of the mat. Square off a little, the right hip will be hovering. And now tilt the pelvis forward, so your pubic bone is hiding between your inner thighs, and you start feeling your hip and your glute right away. So the tissues, you can lift and kind of pull the glute to the back and up, and keep going down. So maybe you're just here, stay here and breathe. Maybe you can lower down, you can do little wiggles, or just tilt slightly to the side, because when you collapse to the left, you're not getting your stretch. Breathe, maybe you need some support under the shin or the knee, use it. Breathe. Breathe into the back body, breathe into the pelvic floor. Slow down your heart rate. Slow down your heart rate, slow down your breath. You can move your head side to side. Now slowly lift the elbows, push the floor away from you to tilt the pelvis back and round the back body, and now drag the mat towards you to lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round and slowly roll up. From here, extend your right leg and extend the left. Open your feet out. Keep your knees, bend the knees so the knees are reaching up, feet open wide. And now internal rotation of the knee down, lift, and then the opposite one. Down, 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 down. And now both goes to the left, and then both goes to the right. One by one. And now when both goes to the left, go to the left, right arm lifts, right hip lifts, and you spiral to the left and down. Let the left elbow bend so that you could sink a little. Focus on lengthening rather than touching the floor. And then you reverse, spiral to the right and down. And then reverse. Up. And then reverse. One more time to the left, and then to the right. From here, lift both knees up, bring the palms to the shin bones, and now as you push the floor away from you, you tilt the pelvis back and you round the back. And now drag the mat towards you to rise up and gaze, glide the gaze up. And then slowly tilt the pelvis back to round, and then lift and lengthen. One more time, exhale, round, and stay here and breathe. Kind of pull the legs to opposite sides and resist with the legs. Feel the activation through the upper back, middle back. Breathe into the back. So the front line is contracted on the exhale, and you big inhale to the back body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, contract the front. Inhale, expand the back. Now, as you exhale, shift the palms to the back of your thighs and slowly keep the front contracted. You're lowering down to your sacrum. Feet will lift, and maybe you can extend one leg and then the other and hold. Inhale into the back of your ribs. Contract the front on the exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, soften and reach the thighs down. Gently rock. Side to side. And now lower your feet down. The left knee goes, you can open your arms out to the sides. Left knee goes to the left, right knee goes to the left. And now your rib cage is lifting. And now your shoulder lifts and your right arm is circling on the floor above the head to meet the left palm. And then you slowly reverse circle. Shoulder goes down, ribs, hip, then the knees lift. And again, the knees invite, the rib cage, the shoulder, and then the arm is following. And then reverse, one more time. The head is on the mat. And now opposite side. Knees go to the right one by one, then the hip, then the waist is lengthening and the rib cage is beginning to peel, the shoulder, and now the arm is not going away from the floor, it's touching the floor and going around to meet the right arm. And then it starts reversing the arm, the shoulder, the rib cage, the hip, and the knees. One more time, right knee, left knee, hip, rib cage, shoulder, arm. Head is touching on the floor. Feel every inch of the head melting into the floor. Last one, knees, hip, rib cage, shoulder, and reverse. From here, do a couple of pelvic tilts forward and back. And then slowly bring your pelvis to neutral. Extend the arm, extend the legs, palms facing up. Observe the awareness in your whole body, the awakening in each and every cell of your body. You can gently rock your head side to side again, letting go any tension in your neck, upper back. Feel the weight of the head melting into the floor. Nice pressure. Keep your chin and forehead in one line. Feel the weight of your body melting into the mat. Slowing down your heart rate. Giving away all the tension from the practice. Back to the earth. Everything that you stirred up to the surface, any emotions, sensations, everything that doesn't serve you. Scanning your body to relax each and every part, every toe, every finger, ankles and wrists, lower legs and upper legs, forearms and upper arms. Relax your shoulders, relax your pelvis, your sacrum, your glutes. Relax your shoulder blades, your lower ribs, your lower back. Relax the front of your body. Feeling vital energy moving into each and every cell of your body, harmonizing and balancing the work of the cells, work of the organs. Remembering that the healing power is within you. You just need to let go all the emotions that stuck in your body, all the unpleasant memories that do not serve you anymore, but you're still holding on to. Let it all go, creating space for new emotions, new pleasant emotions, new memories, new events. You can bring your awareness back to your body, wiggling wrists, ankles, bending your knees and elbows. You can lift your arms, reach your arms up to the sky and extend the legs, keeping your elbows and knees soft, and do a little like shaking off. Shake off everything that's left over from the practice, any physical tension, any emotional tension, everything that's still stuck. Let it all go. And you can inhale and exhale loudly. One more time, inhale. One more time, inhale. You can say Om on your exhale. Shake, inhale, and exhale. Om. Give yourself a big hug, squeezing the knees, rocking side to side, and all the way to the right side. Maybe after the shaking you feel a rush, another rush of energy going through your body. Take a seated position. Notice how this position feels for you, for your hips, for your back. Notice your posture. Take a moment to be grateful for all the tension you were able to release, all the new energy you were able to cultivate, for the time that you were able to dedicate to yourself. Thank you guys for joining me for this fun practice. I hope you were challenged today. You enjoyed the sequence, moving maybe in new ways, new patterns, maybe something unexpected, which is good for our body. We need to move. The more variety we have in our movements, in our practice, in our day-to-day life, the healthier and the younger our tissues are. So let me know in the comments how you feel after this practice. Remember to check out the GTR4 watch from MS Fit. Follow the link to AliExpress in the description under the video. Until we meet again, namaste.